Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Faith Minabon, and we're doing the introduction to health by Alfonso Dr. Lee. Thank you. Today I'm talking about the history of the National Healthcare Service, which is the NHS, but it's usually called health service, but it's still a care. And this is the timeline, that is the history when they started. So it came about on Beveridge report in 1942. His social survey is to banish poverty. And that came about the history of the white paper in 1944. The National Health Service made available to all. And then we move further. The NHS Act 1946 was established and promoted by the Minister of Health. And we'll go to the next one, and that's when the NHS was born. The NHS was born in 1948, 5th of July. After that, it was, after the formation, 97% register with their local GP. Thank you. I will just talk briefly about the Beveridge report. The Beveridge report was formed in 1942, just after the war. So the Beveridge report in 1942, the National Health Service was established in 1948, but it came along with a long argument of the House of Parliament, and there were opposition to Mr. Sir William Beveridge's proposal in the House. Although the House was conscious that they are embarking on a huge scheme of financial consequences because the post-war economic was uncertainty. They just came out of war. So how are we going to get this money when Beveridge proposes, put in his proposal? But they were satisfied and willing to convince the Minister of Arguments. The enlargement on the point was made in the white paper, and the benefit rate was raised in the House. The white paper debated in 1944. Sir William Beveridge, he was a social economist. His vision was to fight against the battle he called the 5 giants. And what are these 5 giants? 1, idleness, ignorance, disease, squalor, wants. Beveridge's survey was in 1942, in his report, influenced the development of the white paper. His argument was based on social survey that had been carried out between the war. So he did a survey between the war. He saw how people were suffering. So Sir William Beveridge was an economist, fighting against this disease. I have listed them above. That was the 5 giants. 1, caused by poverty, ignorance due to lack of education, disease due to inadequate healthcare provision, idleness, it is due to lack of unemployment, and squalor, this is due to poor housing. And he was drawn to the idea of remedying the social inequality in Britain. Beveridge report was a public health classic that paved way for welfare in the whole of Britain. Thank you. And comprehensive, cover all problems relating to poverty from cradle to the grave. Universal healthcare service, available to all even if unable to pay. Contribution paid from taxes. Obligatory, all workers should contribute. And this is Beveridge. Slotting once. Oh my God. Disease and squalor. Thank you. And the white paper report. The aim of the white paper report. The white paper report is just a report that I've read before during the argument. The Beveridge report made it possible. So the white paper report is just a legislation bill, a command that has been passed. So the aim is to promote free healthcare service to every British citizen. So it was documented by the Minister of Health The Beveridge report influenced the development of the white paper. This was accomplished because it was detailed, proper, based on social survey by Sir William Beveridge. The National Healthcare Service, 1946. The National Healthcare Service created a comprehensive system of unemployment, sickness, maternity care. The Act instituted the first time in Britain a universal healthcare service was established, free healthcare for all. And when the National Healthcare Service, NHS, was established, it was born in 1958, like I said before. After the formation, 97% went to register with their local GP, and it was a great success held by the Labour government at that time from 1945 to 1951, and that was the Minister of Secretary, Arion Bevan, was responsible for the launching of the NHS in 1948. The first patient admitted was a 13 years old at the hospital in Manchester, and you can see here, this is the lady and the Bevan. And appliances, special medication, drugs, as well as dental care and maternity care were introduced. The NHS is regarded as the epitome of the tax finance public health insurance taught by Beveridge model. And changes in prescription in 1952, 1958, they introduced the vaccination of polio, vaccination and the for everyone, and was launched. Enoch Powell Hospital Plan was approved in 1962. So in 1948 it was free, 1952 pay 1 shilling, 1961 2 shilling, and in 2008 in England we pay £8.80, and in Scotland or Wales it's free. It's free. And the NHS Care in the Community. The NHS Care in the Community Act is a policy to help older people focus on age, discrimination, person-centered care, integrity service, early diagnosis and treatment, and access to specialist care, conditions that particularly affect the older ones, promoting independency and a healthy, active lifestyle. Charges depending on their legal status, especially under the mental health care capacity. The launch of the Primary Health Care Trust 2002 set up to improve administration, delivery of health care at the social local level. It was first launched in April 2000, fully recognized in 2002, well known across the country. Operating. 2004, Patient's Choice. Patients can make their choices where they want to go, and patients no longer have to wait for 6 months. The GP can refer them. Everyone who has a referral, doctors and hospital treatment giving choice. And nowadays you can choose where and when to have your treatment from a licensed local hospital. NHS funded trust hospital across the country, and the growing number of independent sector treatment centered is available to all. That's my reference. Thank you. Any questions, please?